Hey guys, it's Sarah and I am here to take care of myself and take care of you. Today I'm making my chocolate chia seed pudding with grilled pineapple. It's a really yummy dessert. It's also really good for you. It's packed full of nutritious ingredients and it's so easy to make, so I really like this recipe. Okay, first things first, I am going to make my chocolate base. I'm using, this is just cocoa powder. Actually, I don't know the difference between cacao powder and cocoa powder, but I just try and make sure it's organic. You can use raw cacao if that's what you want, but here I'm using premium organic cocoa powder. That's fine too. 2 tablespoons. And the good news is that cocoa chocolate is actually very good for you. So even though it's sometimes dressed up as a very indulgent dessert, if you strip it back and keep it quite simple, it can be really healthy. It's full of antioxidants, polyphenols, flavonols, lots of words that sound really good, but we don't really know what they do. It can help with high blood pressure. It can help with a whole host of things. Just Google benefits of cocoa. So this is definitely good for you. Now to the cocoa, I like to add some spices. You can keep it really simple and just add some ground cinnamon. Ground cinnamon can help manage blood sugar levels. I'm using a mix of spices. There's cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and cloves in here. So I'm just gonna add like a 1/4 teaspoon. And because I really like a hint of spice when I have chocolate, I'm adding some smoked paprika. You can just add chili powder if you want it to be really spicy, but I like that smokiness, especially because I'm gonna have this with grilled pineapple. A rule of thumb when making anything with chocolate in it is where there's chocolate, there has to be salt, just to cut through the rich flavor. So just a pinch of salt. And now I'm gonna whisk all these dry ingredients together because cocoa powder is really lumpy and we don't want those lumps, so just try and break them up with the whisk because I really cannot be bothered with sifting. Now we're gonna start diluting the cocoa powder. We're gonna start really slow and make a thick paste. I'm using almond milk today. You can definitely use coconut milk. I think that would work really nicely with the grilled pineapple. So just put a tiny bit of the milk in and whisk. Once the paste thickens up, add a little bit more of the almond milk. And just repeat this until you have a really nice, smooth and thick paste. I'm going to sweeten this. I am a huge fan of honey, so that's what I'm using, but you can use maple syrup, brown sugar. If you're into the whole no sugar thing, you can use stevia, whatever it is. Just sweeten it to the level that you want. So I'm just going to add around a tablespoon and I'll taste, and if it's not enough, I'll just add some more. Once it's all incorporated and you have this really beautiful, smooth, glossy mixture, you can whisk in the rest of the almond milk. And here is where you can taste it. That's good for me. Ooh, I like the spice. And now I'll just whisk in the chia seeds. So chia seeds are one of those really buzzy ingredients that you've definitely heard about in like the last 5 years. They are very good for you. They are full of fiber, so when you eat them, you feel full easily. They have protein in them. They have omega-3 fatty acids. So all of that is stuff that's very good for you. And also it comes in the disguise of a chocolate pudding. They get this really beautiful texture, they plump up, they absorb liquid, and then they get almost like sago, like tapioca pearls, and I freaking love them, okay? So when you've whisked in the chia seeds, you'll find that it's really liquidy, but trust in the process because chia seeds really absorb liquid. They're gonna plump up. So what you can do is just leave this mixture out for 5 to 10 minutes, and then the chia seeds will absorb the liquid, and then you can pour them into your nice little serving glasses, and then you put them in the fridge overnight to set, or at least 6 hours until they're nice and set. I'm going to make my chocolate chia seed pudding a little bit special. You can definitely eat it as it is, but I'm going to top mine with a bit of grilled pineapple, or should I say flambéed pineapple. I've cut a pineapple into chunks, and I'm just going to top it with some, this is coconut palm sugar. You can just use brown sugar, or even just caster sugar, just to give it a little bit of extra sweetness. If you wanna make this extra smoky, and I always like a bit of extra smoke, just top the pineapple with a bit of extra smoked paprika. And then, the step I like the most, the blowtorch. Whoa, relax. So once your pineapple is beautifully charred and your house is filled with sweet, smoky, pineapple-y goodness, go and grab your set chocolate chia seed puddings from the fridge. I made these earlier, obviously. Kitchen magic. And then it's as simple as topping each pudding with some pieces of charred pineapple. So here it is, my chocolate chia seed pudding with grilled pineapple. I think you'll agree it's pretty easy to make, but the proof is literally in the pudding and its taste. So here goes. If you like healthy and indulgent desserts like this one, because it is, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow, and look out for more. Take care, and I'll make more of these healthy and yummy desserts, I promise.